again. This is Chris again. This video will be basically a review of a AR-45 that I built from a New Frontier Arms 80% lower. It's now finished. It took me a while because I was waiting for the upper receiver group to come back into stock with New Frontier Arms, but since it took so long, when the individual parts like the barrel and whatnot came back into stock, I ended up getting the upper from Joe Bob's. I also got this is a Matrix handguard. I got it from a place in Tennessee for like $35, which is amazing. The barrel is a New Frontier, and I got the flash hider also from New Frontier. The brace on it is an SB Tactical PDW brace. This is a BCM Gunfighter Mod 1. It has a more vertical angle on it so that it's a little easier for a PDW type weapon system. Also on this, I have the upper is a Spartan upper I got from Joe Bob's. I'm pretty sure that this is the same company that makes them for New Frontier as well, because it's virtually identical, only this one has a Mullen Lobby engraving on it. The sights are just some generic sights I got at a gun show for $30, but they're very nice actually for the cost. The charging handle is also a generic Chinese knockoff, but you know, it works just as good, and it was only $20 instead of about the $60 or $80 that you're going to pay for a name brand one. It does the same job. So the lower parts group I put in this is also, it's the Joe Bob's enhanced lower parts group. It's really nice. It's high quality stuff to put together. It comes with this ambidextrous safety fire control with the part cut out here on this side so that doesn't get in the way of your finger. And you can also set it up to be either 90 or 60 degree throw on this. I have it currently set up to be a 90 degree throw. This upper is a Spartan upper. It has a last round bolt hold open right here. The reason I did this in 45 is because 45 is naturally subsonic, and I wanted to run this suppressed, so eventually I'll be getting a suppressor for the end of this. The bolt carrier group is a New Frontier Armory, but I got it from Joe Bob's because they were out of stock at New Frontier. The lower was an 80% New Frontier Armory, and it's very, very good quality, and it has a couple of features that I wish every AR-15 lower had. One of these is right here. The pin that goes through, this feature is, instead of having a roll pin that's driven through there for the ping pong paddle, it's actually threaded with a pin that goes in there with a small Allen wrench. And it makes it a lot easier. The other thing that makes this easier is it has an integrated trigger guard, so you don't need to worry about breaking off an ear on there either. The entire lower is very stocky, and these engravings on here I actually did myself using electro etching with a 12-volt battery charger, and these included, this is my own serial number, it's FUOM, and then whatever the number is, that stands for Fuck You O'Malley. He was our former governor of Maryland, so that is the prefix on all of my serial numbers of the weapons that I make. This is also an electro engraving, the Spartan Head. I thought it went along good with the Mullen Lobby theme at this, and the fact that this color is Cerakote burnt bronze. The reason that it looks kind of gnarly here in some of these other areas is because the first time I sprayed it I used an airbrush, and it didn't end up not putting enough material on there, so it ended up dry spraying, which means that it didn't coat properly and I had to sand it down and start again. So the second time I did it, it came out mostly good, but I still had a few defects like this. But since this is going with a bronze Spartan theme, that actually looks sort of like cast bronze, so I take it for what it's worth. You know, the defects, I made lemonade out of lemons that I was handed with that, the Cerakote. The rest of the Cerakote actually turned out pretty decent. There's another defect right here. Also on the Joe Bob's lower parts kit that I put on this, I polished all of the internals. The trigger has been polished, so it's nice and smooth. This is the other upgrade that I did to it. This is an Odin Works extended magazine release. Now the one that comes stock on here is plastic on the new Frontier Arms lower. This one is aluminum, and it also extends the mag release all the way out to here. Normally you'd have to reach up this far, and that's kind of difficult using just the tip of your finger that far out. This one extends it back, makes the lever longer, and it also operates better. It's like that. This is a Korean-made magazine, which I had to sand down in order to get the fit in these because they were really thick. It was so tight that I couldn't even get it into a standard Glock frame for a Glock 21. Also with Odin Works, it comes with a bevel already on the bottom of it. The one that came with it that was plastic, I had to file a bevel on there, so when you inserted the magazine, it's able to go in. The stock one, the way it came, was not able to do that, and this is a very good upgrade if you're looking to do this. That's about all the parts. This has I put a Magpul front hand stop on it, because with the 8-inch barrel, you don't really want to get your hand much past there. So it looks cool too. I mean, I'll say that the aesthetics for what it is. So there you have that. I did this lower on the Modulus Arms Extreme Router Jig. Now this is capable of doing AR-15, AR-9, or AR-10 lowers. It doesn't touch it while it does. I mean, I can do an 80% on this in 2 hours. I used to do them on my mill, and I've graduated from the mill to this because it's so much easier and faster. And as you can see on this right here, this is another lower that was done. You can see the detail and how nice the finish is that Modulus Arms router jig. That's the results you get from the Modulus Arms router jig. It really is superb. For what you pay for that, you cannot get a better jig for that money. Okay, so that's about it for now. I haven't shot this yet. I'm looking forward to shooting it. I was going to do it today, but I got behind in the amount of stuff that I had to do today. Hopefully we'll have another video after I shoot it so I can give a better review. But for now, that's it. And if you like it, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you